Hi guys, Big Phil here and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I want to answer one most important question I've received from some of you guys out there, which is why should they consider buying the Galaxy Watch 6 Classic? Because, if you check out the price, it is a very expensive smartwatch. And if you look in the market right now, there are so many different variety of great watches, great smartwatches. But why should you buy the Galaxy Watch 6 Classics? In today's video, I have 5 main reasons. There are so many reasons, but I've put together 5 main reasons that I believe those are the reasons that should encourage you or that should let you know that, hey, the Galaxy Watch 6 Classic is for me. So let's talk about all those reasons. Now, let's start with the first main one, which is the return of the physical rotating bezel. The physical rotating bezel has been the biggest selling point of Galaxy smartwatches since the Galaxy, the Gear S3, which I still have my Gear S3 right here. It is one of the best features of Galaxy watches because it makes navigating a Galaxy watch much easier. It is even better than the rotating crown on an Apple Watch. With the rotating bezel, you could do so much, like so much. You could do virtually everything without even touching the screen. And with the physical rotating bezel, there will be no smudges, no fingerprint on the display or on the glass of your watch. Remember, it's a watch and you want your watch to stay clean at all time. So with the return of the physical rotating bezel, so many people are happy. I'm a huge fan of physical rotating bezel. I love it. So that is, for me, the biggest reason why I'm going for the Galaxy Watch 6 Classic. Because with the rotating bezel, it just feels good to use. It's just satisfying when you're using it, when navigating the Galaxy Watch. So the return of a physical rotating bezel, it's a big win. And not only the return of a physical rotating bezel, it is now better. It is refined, it is slimmer, and it feels much better to use. I spent so many hours with this device and I was very satisfied with the way the physical rotating bezel works right now. The second reason is the display. The display is now bigger. Thanks to the fact that Samsung increased the size of the watch, you can now have the Galaxy Watch 6 Classic in 47mm, which is the biggest. But you gotta remember, you gotta make sure your wrist, you have a big wrist. If you have a big wrist, the 47mm is definitely the size you should go for. But if you have a smaller wrist, then there is a 43mm. So the big watch means the display is now bigger at 1.5 inches. And the Super AMOLED display is just incredible. The resolution is much higher than any other smartwatches in the market. It has a 480 by 480 resolution, while the PPI also has been increased. This is the highest PPI density of any Galaxy watch ever at 453. It is the highest. The always on display, incredible. The always on display of Galaxy watches have always been the best, on my opinion. Better than even that of Apple, better than any other smartwatches. Now Samsung has even made it better thanks to the bigger display, the brighter display, and the higher resolution display. Now let's talk about the Wear OS because it is the third reason why you should consider the Galaxy Watch 6 Classic. The Wear OS, in my opinion, is the best software system on a smartwatch because not only the fact that it comes with a lot of great applications, it is much refined, it is better to use, classification is just easy, everything, the layout is just much easier to use than when Galaxy watches were using Tizen. The Wear OS is just the cleanest software system on a smartwatch. It's much easier to use. And the Galaxy Watch 6 Classic will be coming with the Wear OS 4, which is better than the Wear OS 3 that I have on my Galaxy Watch 5 Pro. The next reason why you might want to consider the Galaxy Watch 6 Classic is because of the amount of RAM. This watch has the biggest RAM ever on any Galaxy watch at 2GB of RAM. This is a lot, and 2GB of RAM means everything's just going to be so smooth. There'll be no lag, there'll be no hiccups. Even it doesn't matter the amount of apps or the amount of features you're running at the same time, you will have no slowness because it's a lot of RAM at 2GB. And lastly, the Galaxy Watch 6 Classic comes with refined health features. You got health features like ECG, blood pressure monitoring, body composition, heart rate tracking, blood oxygen, and so many others great health features will be available on the Galaxy Watch 6 Classic. But the good thing is they are much more better. They works well and more refined than on the previous Galaxy Watches. My Galaxy Watch 5 Pro has the blood pressure monitoring, but sometimes when I try to check my blood pressure, it runs for a certain period of time, then stops. It interrupts, it keeps stopping. One bonus reason why you should buy the Galaxy Watch 6 Classic is because of the quick release mechanism of the straps. Changing strap on the Galaxy Watch 6 Classic is super simple, thanks to the fact that Samsung included a button on the strap, which to change the strap, you simply press the button and the strap automatically pops out. Very simple, much better as compared to the previous release mechanism of previous Galaxy Watches. So changing strap from silicone to leather to stainless steel on the Galaxy Watch 6 Classic is the simplest. And those are the top 5 main reasons why you should consider or just go ahead and buy the Galaxy Watch 6 Classic. Let me know down in the comment section if there's any reason that I failed to mention in this video. Let us know down in the comment section, guys. And thank you guys for watching this video. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new to this channel, please hit the subscribe button and turn on notification for a lot of good videos come up on Big Phil TV.